In this episode, I'll show you how I create cinematic sequence with Xeon Smooth 5S, the best mobile gimbal at the moment, iPhone 14 Pro and Filmic Pro. Watch till the end to see the result.
We just got the cheapest AMG for a day from Mercedes Benz. Let's go to pick it up. It's the smallest one, but we didn't have money for more. That's the first time I'm starting a Mercedes. Just the sound. To be able to mount the gimbal to the car, we're gonna use an adapter from a GoPro mount to screw. We have to make sure that we tighten it very, very well. When you apply leverage, it's very easy to move it. That's why we mount it with the opposite side. Only if we have acceleration then to move back. Unfortunately, the weather is not our friend, so we're gonna do dark and moody color grading. That's why I'm gonna use the Filmic Pro. So the circle sets the exposure and the square is the focusing. Of course, you can go manual with the exposure. You click here on top and you go manual. Oh yeah, something like that, dark and moody, so we can see the definition in the clouds. Next, what we have to go and do is to come to the settings, video, frame rates. We're gonna record everything outside with 30 frames per second. We go to the encoding and we change 4K 10-bit. That's the way how we're gonna extract the maximum quality. Forgot to turn on the lights. The car looks much better like that. Just a nice push shot. With the telephoto lens you're getting crazy parallax that may look much better than if you record it with the wide angle. The car has very nice glossy finish. Unfortunately, it's like a mirror. So to record some small details, it's better to use the telephoto lens than using the ultra wide or the wide angle because you're getting the reflection. With the gimbal, I'm using mainly two modes, the follow and the pan follow. It's very easy to move between the different modes. When you press the mode button 2 times, you're going backwards. If you press it once, you're going forward. The other trick with the Smooth 5S is that you can easily rotate it upside down and then press the trigger button twice to reset. Perfect. На светофара съм, правя ляв завой и идвам към тебе. Next step is to record the sound. Let's pop the hood. It's a bit hard to reach and somebody has to press the pedal. Check out that beauty. The editing happens on 2 stages. First we have to go through the footage and select the best pieces. To glue them together, we're gonna speed ramp the beginning and the end of the clip. And here is coming the first secret ingredient. To get amazing video, you have to add motion blur. I'm using a plugin called RSMB. I think it was Real Smart Motion Blur, the whole abbreviation. You'll find a link in the description. That plugin does miracles. Unfortunately, it's paid. The second thing that makes the transition very smooth is the amount of speed you add to your video, and that really depends how fast or how slow you are walking around the car or you're recording the detail. What I found for me is that anything from 500% to 1200% works perfectly nice. The second thing that will give you dramatic boost on your video is the cover grading, and here we have two stages as well. The first one is the normalizing one. We shot a log footage, so we have to bring it first to normal covers, and only after that we apply the cover grading. With Filmic Pro it's really easy, just go to their website and they have a big fat button, download LUT pack. So just download the pack and apply the correct LUT. After we normalize the footage, it's time to create the magic. The first very important thing to remember is that our eyes are very contrast hungry. They notice the brightest part of the image first. Let's give them what they want. So we darken the sky, we darken the ground. In that way we create something like a custom vignetting, but more advanced level. The next thing to fix is that yellowish tint that was popping everywhere. The ground was yellowish, some of the buildings were yellowish, and that's very distracting. So directly reduce the saturation of those colors, play a little bit with the luminosity to compensate that we reduce the saturation. Before I show you the B-roll, let's check how much money I spent to have that experience. That car is really gasoline hungry. We passed around 150 kilometers and I spent close to 30 liters of gasoline, which is around $50, 50 euros, in that range. To rent it for one day, it costed me 289 euros, but if you're flexible with the dates, the price can go down up to 99 euros a day, which is amazing price for such a car. Now let's check the B-roll. Here it is.
Stress me out, don't forget, I'm pregnant.